I never lose, I either win or learn. I am the captain of my soul. Nelson Mandela was born on July 18, 1918 in Madiba province, South Africa. He was a prominent anti-apartheid activist and the first black president of South Africa. Nelson Mandela, the embodiment of resilience, forgiveness, and leadership, left behind a legacy of powerful words that continue to inspire millions across the globe. Do not judge me by my successes. Judge me by how many times I fell down and got up back again. If a man thinks badly of you, then he is worse than you. Those who are better than you, they just don't care about you. It always seems impossible until it's done. If someone ignores you, don't make these 3 mistakes. 1. Overreact. 2. Show yourself sad and weak. 3. Don't beg and request. Education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. The main sign of mutual friendship is the enjoyment of communication. One cannot be prepared for something while secretly believing it will not happen. Peace is the greatest weapon for development that any person can have. What counts in life is not the mere fact that we have lived, it is what difference we have made to the lives of others that will determine the significance of the life we lived. To find out if your friend is loyal, ask him to lie to another friend. Resentment is like drinking poison and then hoping it will kill your enemies. It is music and dancing that make me at peace with the world. For to be free is not merely to cast off one's chains, but to live in a way that respects and enhances the freedom of others. There is nothing like returning to a place that remains unchanged to find the ways in which you yourself have altered. Lead from the back and let others believe that they are in front. There is no passion to be found playing small in settling for a life that is less than the one you are capable of living. If you talk to a man in a language he understands, that goes to his head. If you talk to him in his language, that goes to his heart. As I have said, the first thing is to be honest with yourself. You can never have an impact on society if you have not changed yourself. Real leaders must be ready to sacrifice all for the freedom of their people. It is said that no one truly knows a nation until one has been inside its jails. A winner is a dreamer who never gives up. Live life as though nobody is watching and express yourself as though everyone is listening. I hate race discrimination most intensely and in all its manifestation. I have fought it all during my life. I fight it now and will do so until the end of my days. Sometimes it falls upon a generation to be great. You can be that generation. It is what we make out of what we have, not what we are given, that separates one person from another. We must use time creatively and forever realize that the time is always ripe to do right. There is a universal respect and even admiration for those who are humble and simple by nature and who have absolute confidence in all human beings, irrespective of their social status. I have never cared very much for personal prizes. A person does not become a freedom fighter in the hope of winning awards. I like friends who have independent minds because they tend to make you see problems from all angles. Man's goodness is a flame that can be hidden but never extinguished. I learned that to humiliate another person is to make him suffer an unnecessarily cruel fate. Even as a boy, I defeated my opponents without dishonoring them. Although I am a gregarious person, I love solitude even more. A nation should not be judged by how it treats its highest citizens, but its lowest ones. The greatest glory in living lies not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. Where you stand depends on where you sit. Appearances matter, and remember to smile. After climbing a great hill, one only finds that there are many more hills to climb. Nothing is black or white. Great peacemakers are all people of integrity, of honesty, but humility. Freedom is indivisible. The chains on any one of my people were the chains on all of them. The chains on all of my people were the chains on me. There can be no keener revelation of a society's soul than the way in which it treats its children. Know your enemy and learn about his favorite sport. When the water starts boiling, it is foolish to turn off the heat. It is not where you start, but how high you aim that matters for success. Keep your friends close and your rivals even closer. Let your greatness blossom. In some ways, it is easier to be a descendant, for then one is without responsibility. When a man is denied the right to live the life he believes in, he has no choice but to become an outlaw. A good head and a good heart are always a formidable combination, but when you add to that a literate tongue or pen, then you have something very special. Tread softly, breathe peacefully, laugh hysterically.